Welcome back to Motivated Perseverance. Just recently I made a post on my Facebook page talking about the word failure and how I define it. For those of you that have seen the post, this is just going to be a rehash of that, a very brief rehash. And then I'm going to go into what I want to talk about today. So my post on failure was, I said that you cannot fail unless you quit. I redefined the word to mean quitting. And what I mean by that is, if I make an attempt on something and it's unsuccessful, I immediately make another attempt before I quit. In fact, I don't quit. I just don't quit. I keep going until I succeed, which means I can't fail. So, with that in mind, that moves me to my next topic, the fear of failure. And what does that really mean? What does the term fear of failure mean? A lot of people have different ideas of what that means. I don't know if I'm going to succeed. Okay? Really, we need to define the word just like we did failure. Fear of failure, unlike just failure by itself, where failure is just quitting, the fear of failure is actually peer failure. It's not the normal type of fear that we're used to hearing about. We're not talking about phobias and scary spiders that are, crawling around the ground and confined spaces and killer clowns from outer space. Okay? We're talking about the fear of how you're going to be viewed in the public eye. And that's why the fear of failure is really pure fear of failure. How am I going to be viewed? Anytime you're about to overcome an obstacle or make a new attempt, start a new career, maybe start a new major in college, attempt a weight loss program, any of these things, the first thoughts that typically enter most people's minds are, what if? And what I mean by what if is, what if I don't succeed? What are people going to think of me? Wow, should I even tell anybody what I'm doing? Because if I fail, what are they going to say? Well, welcome to the biggest obstacle you're going to face in anything you attempt. That's right. That right there, the fear of failure, you asking yourself the what if question, is the single largest obstacle you're going to overcome. And I'm going to teach you how. The fastest way to overcome that obstacle is to simply answer the question. What if I don't succeed? You can't not succeed because you're not going to quit. You've made the decision that that's what you want. And if you want it bad enough, you're going to keep going until you get it. So that's off the table. We answered that question. That fear is gone. Because now you know I can only succeed. I can't fail. So that moves us to, what are people going to say? What's my family, my friends, what are my coworkers going to say to me? Well, my answer to that is, who cares? I know that sounds kind of childish to say, but in reality, the only person's opinion that matters is yours, because you control your world. You control your emotion. You can make this world as small or as big as you want it to. It's up to you. So in reality, those what-if questions need to be changed. Okay? We can answer them and throw them all off the table and immediately remove your fear. But you're not going to do that until you ask yourself a different set of questions. Not, what if I fail? Instead, you need to ask, what if I succeed faster than I thought? What do I do next? Well, you set a higher goal. Okay? Shoot for the stars, you'll at least hit the moon. That old saying. Okay? So that's one of the beautiful things here. Really what you need to do to overcome the fear of failure or the fear of how you're going to be viewed in public is simply to change it from a negative outlook to a positive outlook. Okay? You have to shift gears. You can be negative and scared and ask all these questions like you're going to fail, or you can see the light and say, I'm going to go get what I want, I'm going to be the best there is, and today's going to be the best day to do it because I'm here today. This is what I want to do. So you can be successful. You can succeed in anything you do. The fear of failure doesn't really exist only in your head. So if it only exists in your head, and you have the power to control what's in your head, you can eliminate the fear of failure from your life, which will make you a happier person. So today, all I'm going to leave you with is this. When you start asking yourself negative questions on what if, or how are people going to view me, or what if I can't do something, remember what Ford said. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. What he was really getting at is your mind controls everything. And today, I'm going to leave you with that. Take control of your world. It's yours. Have a good one.